All right. I don't know if I fixed it. I'm guessing here. No idea what's happening. Where's my chat now? Chat is here. Okay, let's see. Let's go back and we're going to see if we can find the live stream. I don't know if I fixed it. I'm guessing here. No idea what's happening. Okay, so I was using a new live streaming software. Um, and it kept muting my microphone because it was telling me that I was backstage. I'm assuming it's because I'm not using a camera, so it was a little bit more difficult to add me to the live stage, even though I was talking and I'm showing my screen. Yeah. How's the audio? Does the audio sound okay, or do you want me to turn down the gain a little bit? All right. So basically, what I was saying after the fourth attempt of going live is that I'm trying to go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time right now. That's why the video is in portrait mode. So I'm hoping that this is streaming to my TikTok as well. Um, I'm gonna check it. Oh, sorry. How do we know? Are we? Uh, so let me turn down the gain a little. I think the gain's too high. One second here. All right, I turned down the gain a little bit. Let me know if if that sounds a little bit better. What's happening here? Yeah, I don't think I'm live on TikTok right now. Is it working? I have no idea what's happening. This is ridiculous. All right, so yesterday I did a quick TikTok video showing the Flu Miner F1. It's a new Dogecoin miner that was released recently. So I do have a YouTube video, and I'll probably be releasing the video on TikTok as well. Maybe even Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. But it's a pretty interesting miner. It's nice. It's not much bigger, if any, than the AlphaPex. But I'm really just testing out this new live software that I'm using here today, trying to get it to go live on my Twitter or my TikTok, but I don't think it's working. I got a few hours. I just finished getting all the media and all the information together for the next YouTube video for the Flu Miner. And I wanted to get out and do some drone flights. So I'm planning on doing that around 4, yeah, 4 p.m. My son's in driving school right now, so I got to pick him up from driving school around 3, come home, and then take the drone out, fly it around a little bit, get some good shots. But it's been interesting. I've been getting some good shots of many different things. Some drone footage. I've been doing some space photography. So if you guys follow some of the Instagram reels I've been putting out, you can see some of the space photos that have gone out as well. So if you guys have any questions, oh, can't overlay hidden undo. Okay, cool. Look, can you guys see the chat? Spexy, that's probably a cryptocurrency. Honestly, I think that's the reason, and I'm not pointing any fingers, obviously, but I think that's the reason that the altcoin season is very different this time. There's just so many coins, you don't know which one to invest in, which one's going to be good, which one's going to pick up. There's just so many. I am more of a Bitcoin maxi. Even though I mine several different cryptocurrencies, I exchange them on the pool side directly into Bitcoin because I don't plan on selling for years, and I feel a little bit more stable about holding Bitcoin long term than holding, a cryptocurrency. There's just more stability for me. So I haven't been. Okay, now you got my interest. Spexy is like Hive Mapper, but drones. That's really interesting. Now I want to go look that up. Because I got a few drones, so let's see. Uh, Earth imagery. What? That's crazy. That's cool. Well, no, I haven't heard of this, but now I'm interested. We serve these industry, government, insurance, AI. So, like, what? Yeah, I have DJIs. So you use their app instead of the DJI app? That's crazy. Do you want to earn rewards with your drone? Our Fly to Earn mobile app controls your drone autonomously and captures perfect imagery every time. All you have to do is monitor the airspace for safety. It's that simple. That's crazy. That's crazy. When did you find out about this? How new is this? And oh, I love that it's Canadian. Yeah. That's crazy. And it's crazy because like I actually have friends that are professional drone pilots. They fly all over the world. So if I could tell them that they could earn money doing this, I'm sure they would be super excited too. This is crazy. I'm super excited about this. This will give me the motivation to go out and fly more because I uh I need to fly more. I haven't done a lot of practicing. I have my drones. I do simple shots, but I need to definitely get out more. And I like the idea that it's autonomous, so it's gonna this is crazy. I'm super excited. Pilot FAQs. Let's see. Aw, I don't think my drone is supported. So I have the Neo and I have the Flip, the DJI, but it doesn't look like it's including a lot of the new drones. Like even the 4 and the 4 Pro doesn't look like it's included unless this is outdated on their website. How do I know if it's available in my area? This is really cool. I'm gonna download the app. Actually, I'm gonna download it right now to see if it's available in my area because it sounds like they're releasing it in certain areas. Let's see. This is called Spexy. So it looks like their apps are specific to the drones because they only have two apps out right now, and the apps is for the DJI Mini 2, and the other app is for the DJI Mini 3 and Mini 3 Pro, which I don't have either one of those. So I'm just gonna download it and see where I can get to from it. But this is an interesting project. I wonder if I can follow them on social media. Let's see. Oh, they have a Discord at the top. Let's see. Is there anything else? It says website. There's Twitter. Let's follow. Actually, I want to turn on notifications because I want to find out more about them. Block. Not now. Let's see what the latest news on their Twitter says. March 11th. Another new city means new missions for Spexy pilots. What's the newest city to be added? Here's a hint. Your city is cowboy and tacos. Uh, Texas, New Mexico. I have no idea. Yeah, Houston. Yeah, I'm gonna have to join their Discord. This is pretty cool. For being a Canadian company, it looks like majority of their stuff is in the States. Makes sense. I mean, the companies would pay better in the States anyways to do the mapping. But where is their network map? Like I should be able to see their Explorer, what's been mapped already and what hasn't, to know what kind of cities and stuff. I didn't even see that on their website. Maybe I didn't. Resources, blog, webinar, careers, pilots, documentation, download the app. Maybe it's all in their app. Let's see, download app. Yeah, see, there's only these two. What drones are compatible? Yeah, because the drones that I have are of this class. They're sub 250 grams. The DJI Flip is a 249 gram, and the DJI Neo is like 139 grams or something like that. But this is really cool. Slang, did you see this? This is called Spexy, and it allows you to earn cryptocurrency flying your drone. This is super cool. I don't know if you've seen this, Slang, but you're going to want to look into it and then buy yourself a little drone and fly around that new area that you moved to and earn some crypto from it. I'm actually licensed too. Ah, you got the Explorer there. Sweet. Okay, let's try that. Explore Explorer spexy.com. Go away. Fly your drone, capture. Okay, I don't want to sign up yet. Let's see. Where's your layers? Awaiting submission, reserved, valuable. Oh, valuable, huh? What's valuable? I want to see my area. Come on. Why do you keep jumping all over the place? Yeah, see, I'm in the Niagara area. So, according to their map, my area hasn't been unlocked yet. At least that's what it looks like. No flights in this area. I'll travel around to these areas and I'll do shots. I'm okay. I'll do that. I was up there 2 weeks ago. Can I do shots here? No flights in this area? Yeah. I mean, I'll check this out. I'm definitely going to check this out. This is super interesting. These are things you wouldn't learn unless I did my live streams. I gotta do some more live streams. Okay, I gotta figure out if I'm live on TikTok too, because that was the whole reason that I was trying to do this live stream, is to see if I would go live on TikTok as well. So how do I know if I'm live on TikTok? Because I don't see anywhere that says that I'm live. It says no internet connection. Fantastic. I don't think I'm live on TikTok. Okay. So why am I not live on TikTok? It says that I'm streaming. Log into TikTok. I don't even know my login. That's how often I use this crap. Continue. No, I don't want to sign up for TikTok. Okay, I gotta find my phone. 1 second. I'm just trying to test to see if I can go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. That's what I'm doing right now. So I apologize if this live stream is boring. It's really more so just for a test. But I'm here to talk and to chat about anything that you guys. It says I am live now. Okay. Ban. All right. It says I'm live, but I can't see the live on my screenshot cover. Let's talk crypto miners and tech. Total viewers. Welcome to TikTok Live. How do I know if this is working? Red Panda Mining? What in the heck? There's no way. Red Panda, have you seen this yet? What's up, Paul? Red Panda, have you seen Spexy yet? This I fly drones too. So this is a Deepin project built around flying drones. So like a Hive mapper, 619 was just telling me about it. When Helium Moon. But here, let me see. I'll go back to the other website 1 second. Just so I can show Red Panda if he's in here. Here, let's go here. Let's go back to the home page. So if you fly drones, it's like Hive Mapper for your drones. So you install the app on your phone, and then it autonomously captures drone footage, and then you get paid in crypto. You see what I'm saying? So we were just looking at the Explorer to see what areas need mapping. I'm in Ontario, so I was looking at what areas need mapping in my area and thinking about driving around to those areas with my drone and having it autonomously capture the footage and get paid in crypto. See, it's time the Earth got an update. So they're trying to update all the images with drone footage. It says drone pilots. Here, let me zoom in so you guys can see this. Where did it go? I have this screen so mashed up that every time I zoom in, it goes all over the place. Hold on. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's at the bottom. All right. You got to drive away from the airport. Just drive away from it. It says, do you want to earn rewards with your drone? Our Fly to Earn mobile app controls your drone autonomously and captures perfect imagery every time. All you have to do is monitor the airspace for safety. It's that simple. GeoNet. I'll check that one out after too. But right now, it looks like the app is only working with mini drones or micro drones, so under 250 grams. I have the DJI Neo and the DJI Flip, which are both under 250 grams. But when I go to the app, I'm gonna have to check this out after. But if I click on download the app, it only shows it for the DJI Mini 2 and the DJI Mini 3 and Mini 3 Pro. So I'm gonna join their Discord, check it out, see um, if it does work with the other drones. Do I need any training? Obey the laws, people. Don't fly your drone into an airplane. Yeah, this is super cool. So, yeah, so I was testing this out because I'm supposed to be going live on TikTok and YouTube. I don't think it's working on TikTok, even though it says that it is. I did an unboxing of my Flu Miners yesterday. One kind of came with an issue. I've been working with the manufacturer to get it resolved, but basically, it's a really strange issue. So, one works perfectly normal. The Flu Miner that I got in the mail didn't come with any power cables. So, I had to order power cables because it's the C19 power cable. And one of them works perfectly fine. I have power cables for 120 volt and power cables for 240 volts. So I've tried the same power cable on both of the Flu Miners that I got. But one of them, the LCD display doesn't work on 120 or 240. The machine doesn't boot up at all on 120 volt. And when I plug it into 240, it hashes, it does everything normally, but still no LCD. And I've used the same power cable from both of the machines that I so I know the power cables are good because I've used it on both machines. I have one machine that works normal on 120 and 240, LCD works, and I use the same power cable from that on the other machine. It doesn't work, doesn't boot on 120 at all. The fans don't even spin. Even when I plug it into a watt meter, it doesn't doesn't register anything. Like it nothing at on 120 volt. It just quits. But the moment I plug it into 240, it works fine, just no LCD display. So I've been trying to talk to the manufacturer about that and get it fixed. So the machines that I got are different from the machines that Red Panda got because the machines that I got came with the latest firmware installed. So I was able to use via BTC on there, and it was working. So I didn't need to update the firmware when I got mine. Mine came updated, and I did talk to FluMiner directly, and they said that they have a new firmware coming out that is going to be including more compatibility with other pools. Now that they did confirm that other pools meant mining Dutch as well. So strange. I've had a few gold shells that wouldn't power at 120 volt. It was 106. That's why so low. But then worked on another outlet. Yeah, see, that would make sense to me too. However, I plugged it into another flue miner and the other flue miner worked fine. So I don't think that's the issue. It's got to be something to do with the power converter inside the power supply. Just something's not converting. It quit. And I think that that has something to do with the LCD too, because I think the LCDs run at a certain voltage, so the conversion on the 120 is just not working. It's just quit. So other than that, I mean, I have both of them mining on 240 right now, and it's hashing away, and it's on via BTC. I am looking forward for the next firmware update so I can move off of via BTC because I don't usually mine a whole lot on via BTC. And I'm hoping in the next month or so to get a Volk miner too, the mini. What is it called? The mini, I don't know, the one for 2.2 gigahash and 500 watts, because that I think the Flu miner and the Volk miner are going to be um, some of the best home miners that are out right now. Um, when I was comparing the Flu miner to the Alpha Packs, I was actually really surprised. I was really surprised that they're pretty much the same size, and you're getting, more than double the hash rate from the Flu Miner, and I think a majority of the space internally I haven't opened them up. I know Red Panda's opened them up, but and that's the thing. So in I haven't uploaded my video yet, but in my video I did a price comparison. I was like, why would I order the Alpha Packs when here? I have everything up for my screen recording when I did my video earlier. I can even click through the tabs right here. So if we look at, the Alpha Packs on Crypto Miner Bros, you're looking even at the May batch, you're looking at 1850, right? So this is less efficient than the Volk miner, and the Volk miner is $1,600 on Crypto Miner Bros. That's for the April batch. So it's even shipping sooner than the AlphaPex's April, May. Yeah, soon it's sooner than the Alpha Packs. So you get it quicker. It's got better efficiency. It's cheaper and it's smaller. Like, I don't know. Alpha Pexes are cool and all, but I would rather just put my money if I was to get another small miner into the Volk miners. And I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Volk miner's been around longer than AlphaPex. AlphaPex is a relatively new company. I think Volk miner has been around for a little bit longer. All right, so yeah, AlphaPex is no longer no good. I wouldn't say no good, but I mean it's not the king of efficiency. And it was really surprising to me that the Flu Miner was quieter than the AlphaPex. I would think that the Flu Miner. At first, I thought the Flu Miner was liquid cooled, and it's not, right? But that was before I received it, right? Everyone thought, oh, it's got Flu, so maybe fluid miner, and it's going to be liquid cooled. Well, it's not. It's got a giant ass heatsink inside, and it passively cools the machine. So how does this passively cool the machine when it's got more hash rate in the same form factor as an AlphaPex and it's quieter? It's quieter that I didn't understand any of that. How they were able to do it quieter than a liquid cooled script miner like the AlphaPex and fit it into the same form factor with more than twice the hash rate, make it more efficient, and it's quieter? That is I don't understand. And I've seen videos of these Volk miners on YouTube already, and they're quiet too. And they're not liquid cooled, they're passive, and there's less room inside. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of innovation happening or something. If anything, I would say Gold Shell is dead because you got these companies coming out with some nice home-based miners now. Like, um, why would you ever want a gold shell miner? I have so many gold shells over the years that are just sitting there in a box. Like I'm not even touching them. The only one that I kind of used um, was like an old CK light to heat my basement. But yeah, I don't know. Those are the two that I'm really looking at. I think I even have. No, I don't have it here on my Twitter. Let's see. Is it in my history? Nope, not in my history. But yeah, so you can see here it's up for 16 hours here. Power is good, reject is good, hash rate's good, fan temperatures, got all my pools in there. I even have my mining Dutch in there. I'm just waiting for the firmware update so that I can just flip it over to the main pool. Yeah. But yeah, this little miner is really good, really profitable. So according to this, taking away from power, you get your return on investment in 2 years. But I still think we're going to see an altcoin run in November. So, but honestly, I'm converting everything into BTC. I'm more of a BTC maxi because I'm not planning on selling for years, and I don't want the fluctuation of all these altcoins. Yeah, I think this is very valid. So Red Panda says, I think that the Volk miner flu miners have smaller nanometer chips compared to the Alpha Packs, and that's why. Yeah, yeah. Maybe in that, you know, perspective, I wonder what the next generation of Alpha Pexes are going to look like. Like, will it be the size of the Volk miner with that kind of efficiency, but maybe quieter because it's a fluid? USDT. Are you going to mining Disrupt? And I was talking to ASL Miner trying to because I ordered my Flu miners through ASL Miner, and I was trying to figure out the issues I was having. And it's just, it's just a random lady on WhatsApp, and she's just like, "Are you coming to China?" And my woman's like, "She better leave you alone." I'm like, "Nah, I don't know why she's asking." Then today I was like, "Oh, right. I think mining Disrupt is in China." My bags over the last 3 years is enough. Yeah, just honestly, you've been mining every single coin under the sun and just holding. That is that is difficult to do. That is extremely difficult to do. I mine and I'm putting everything I have into Bitcoin, and the moment that I go bankrupt, I'm gonna try to live off my Bitcoin, and that's what life is gonna look like. Yeah, I haven't left Canada in a long time. The last 3 vacations I've been on have all been within Canada. Actually, the last 3 vacations I've been on have all been to Nova Scotia, so I haven't, gone anywhere else besides Nova Scotia. But I do a lot of, road trips. We have a camper van, and we drive around in the camper van, but 2 weekends ago, the camper van caught on fire, and, I learned that power steering fluid is flammable. So the power steering line busted open, hit the manifold, and ignited. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing, right? Because you're holding all these coins that we don't know if there's going to be any validity to them, right? So you're mining all these different coins, and I'm not doubting you. I would like to do the same thing, but that's why, yeah. Honestly, man, Nova Scotia is awesome. You should go. It's beautiful. I would move there if I could. So okay, the company that I used to turn my Grand Caravan into a camper. Here, I'll show you what it's called. It's a company out of Quebec, actually. Let me grab here. We'll go to. It's called vanpackers.ca, and they make conversion kits for regular vehicles. So my Grand Caravan has a kitchen, has a living room, and a bedroom in it. So let's see, camper conversion kits, other rig kits, pickup and truck accessories. So what did you have? You had a Tacoma. There's a uh, Ford Maverick. I'm not familiar with the names of these vehicles. Why does it say MR56? Do you see a Tacoma here? I'm just gonna click on one of them just so you can see what they kind of look like. So it looks like it gives you, oh my goodness, this resolution that I have my window on is just ridiculous. Yeah, rooftop tent. So this looks like it gives you an air deck, an air carrier, electric air pump, and air racks. But just to kind of give you an idea, what's car camping kits? Uh, SUV, sleep-in kit, kitchen box, U-Haul kits. Yeah, so I thought I was gonna try to find a pickup truck there, but that wasn't working. All right, so I in my Grand Caravan, this is what I have. So there's the kitchen in the back. Here, let me remove the chat from the screen. So uh, no, that's not the button. Where's the button to remove the chat? How do I do that? Overlay. There we go. So this is bigger. This is what I have in the Grand Caravan. So in the back here, you have your 20-gallon water, and then this is a sink that pulls out right here, and then it's collapsible. And then on the right side is where I have my propane stove, and then this is where I have my cooler. I also have an air fryer inside of the vehicle, so in the winter months, I use an air fryer inside. Right? So this is what the inside looks like once you put it in. In between here, I actually have a 2 kilowatt power station. So that's how I power my air fryer and everything else that I want to do in the Starlink that's on the roof and stuff like that. And you can see that you can convert it into different ways. It's also modular, so it stacks up. You see how it's stacked up here? And see, that's where the sink collapses down or extends down. And then your propane pulls out, your propane stove pulls out. And there's the bed extended. And you can convert it to a single bed if you wanted to. And then the middle pops up with a little table. So you have two love seats on each side. And then you have the table in the middle. So, if we're hanging out and we're working or whatever we're doing, or I'm hoping to do some unboxings once the insurance company stops fighting me because they're telling me they're not covering the claim. But yeah, so I wanted to do unboxing videos inside of the van, just travel around, do some drone photography, and review tech products inside of the van. But yeah, the van ended up catching on fire. So it's actually really comfortable. And then underneath, it has these modular units that you can use for storage. It's actually really, really convenient. Like I would buy, I didn't buy the toilet conversion because honestly, in a van, unlike camping in a tent, I don't have to pack anything up. So there's always like a Tim Hortons around or a gas station that's usually within half an hour. So I didn't get the toilet conversion because I'll just drive to a toilet and use a toilet. I won't be driving around with my crap in my my van, right? But I mean, I'm sure some people do. So they sell the kit for that, whatever. You can pick the size of the mattress that you want, whatever. I actually got mine used off Marketplace, so I didn't pay the full price. I didn't pay that price. I paid, maybe 60% of it or something around there. So I was able to find it used. And that's the thing. Like I was planning on buying this next year. And then I found somebody selling it on Marketplace for, $2,000 cheaper. So I was like, I don't really have a choice at this point. Do I want to buy it now and save $2,000? Or do I want, do I want to, or do I want to wait and spend $2,000 more? No way. Exactly. Like I wouldn't want to do that in my vehicle. Like I get like it's enclosed and it's going to be in one of these camper crappers or whatever you call it, but I don't want to do that. So, yeah. So I've been traveling around for a little while. I got some really really good, travel footage, but I haven't got a chance to really put it together in a video yet. Been to some really really interesting Airbnbs for dirt cheap. That's your water supply. You're asking what this bucket is for here? So the sink here, let me get a better clip of this. Where's the lady? It's probably this one. Yeah. So there's a sink that extends down right here when you pull it out. So that's your sink if you need water, if you need to wash up your dishes, or if you're cooking, because you can see like right here, there's a cutting board. So you have a cutting board, you have your propane stove, you have your sink, you have a full-on kitchen. Right? Like we travel with enough meat to cook for a few days when we go out because sometimes we'll leave. It was like 2 weekends ago. We went to Quebec from Niagara Falls. That was a mission, but I went to Quebec to get a telescope. Yeah, I know. Uh, I have an addiction to technology. So we went to buy this really really cool smart telescope that was like half price compared to Amazon, and Amazon was saying it was gonna take a month to get to me. So I was like, "I'll drive 10 hours to get to this telescope and, and pay 50% off." So we drove all the way from Niagara Falls to Quebec, picked up this telescope, and then we went to drive home and decided we didn't wanna go home. So we went northwest and ended up north of, like, Peterborough in a little town called Flinton, which had nothing around it, and as we were trying to find a place for the night to set up the telescope. I got to go. Alright, Dave. Take care, man. Have a good one. Yeah, so as we got to Flinton, I ended up in a little bit more snow than I expected, and it's not like my vehicle can't handle snow. So you guys are gonna laugh, right? But the Grand Caravan has a 3-inch lift kit with truck tires on it because it's a camper, and the Grand Caravans have the stow and go seating and the spare tire underneath it. So every time I would go over a speed bump, the whole bottom would grind. So I put on a 3-inch lift kit on the Grand Caravan. There's a really, really good company that makes the lift kits for the Grand Caravans, and I put on truck tires. So it was actually performing like a beast in the snow. But I ended up on a one-lane road that wasn't cleared during a snowstorm, and I went to turn around on this one-lane road, and the tire kind of, I guess, went onto the shoulder, and it was a little bit deeper. Turned out it turned out that the snow was like waist high, and it was like, "All right, well, I'm kinda stuck." So I had a tractor come down the road and pull me and then as I was trying to get out of the snow, I guess that's where the pressure from the power steering line happened to bust and catch on fire. So, yeah, there was just a lot going on. There was a lot, but I didn't end up getting to use I was able to put, um the smart telescope on the roof of the van and capture some pictures of the sun, but I didn't really get to test it out where we were at nighttime. Here, I'll show you the lift kit. Here, Panda, I'll show you the lift kit. It's what's the it's Journey Off Road. Journeys Off Road. This is where I got the lift kit from. So it says we take the soccer mom out of minivans. This place is dope, and the quality of the lift kits are really, really good. So you can see products. It's got all the different vans here. So let's go to the, Caravan that I had, and then here's the thing, like, I coulda went with a 2-inch lift kit, but it was the same price as a 3-inch lift kit. So I was like, "Well, I'm going I'm going for the 3-inch lift kit." They even sell a winch mount for a Grand Caravan too, like, yeah, it's crazy, but it's really high quality, it was really good, and, yeah, I was really happy with this lift kit. Yeah, really, really happy with this lift kit, and then there's the winch for it too. I didn't get a chance to put on the winch kit for, the Grand Caravan yet, but that's just silly. I was if I could do it all again, like, if I don't get back this Grand Caravan, what I'm gonna be looking for is probably a Toyota Sienna. Um, let's see, Toyota Sienna, because I think the Toyota Siennas come in all-wheel drive. So to drop, the to drop the 3-inch lift kit in a Toyota Sienna, put truck tires on it or all-terrain tires, because that's what I did, and then have it as an all-terrain vehicle. I've seen videos of these things on YouTube going through the sand dunes with Jeeps. Like, it's crazy to see a minivan out there with the Jeeps. Uh, I have a 2.5 lift on my Tacoma 5100s. Oh man, emo front shocks. Look, I I have a big family too. Like, I got 6 people in my house, right? So I needed a 6-seater, and I wanted to do more to it. So that's where I started finding all this stuff for minivans. Like, honestly, if I knew that I could do all this to minivans, I would have bought a minivan a long time ago. Like, that looks nice for a minivan. That actually looks good. And look, there's a camper top. It's crazy, right? But it works. Like, that looks sick. Yeah, I've seen Prius with lift kits too. So, let's see what other products they have. Look, you can lift your Safari, your Astro van. Look at that. Going A-team. Chrysler Pacifica. Here's your Ram ProMaster. Mini Cooper. You want to lift your Mini Cooper? This one only comes in 2-inch lift kits. What's the difference in this one and this one? I have no idea. This one's a 2-inch lift kit too. Mini Cooper sway bar links. See, now you want a minivan, right? Like everyone laughs at it, then they see it and they're like, "Oh shit." It was funny the first time I put the lift kits on the minivan when I was driving around, people were pointing and staring at it. They're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Yep, it's my it's my Grand Caravan." Yeah. But the whole thing is like you can live out of the Grand Caravan now, right? Or whatever, any minivan, you know? And you put on the lift kit because if you're going to be in areas that are a little dicey, if you're driving off road or like on a campsite, let's say you're spending a night at a campsite, you're not on level ground. So that's why I threw on the lift kit. See? That's it, right? That's what I did. I found a Grand Caravan, a 2013 Grand Caravan for, under 10K. It came with a 1-year warranty, came safetied and everything. And then from November, I bought this Grand Caravan in November. And from November, I put $6,000 into turning this thing into the best camper van I could make it. And then we just started traveling around because I put a magnetic mount for the Starlink on the top. 4K, tell them 3K and BTC. Yeah, I know. Start trading BTC for camper vans. I would love that. Even even the mechanic shop that I took it to, they're like, "You're lifting a minivan?" I'm like, "Yep." And then after I lifted it, after they did the install, I'm like, "All right, now tell me, what do you think?" They're like, "I really like it." I'm like, "Right?" Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a blast. Journey Off-Road, check them out. I have no affiliates at all, but their products are really good. They have some really good products. And then, like I said, the other one that I'm using is Van Packers. There's a bunch of other um, uh, companies that make kits, but I like the Van Packers one the best. There's also wrong button. There's also I think it's called Road Loft. So they make camper kits too, but I like the Van Packers one better. Let me see if they're gonna show me. Yeah, so they're actually that's an SUV, so it's probably better if I show you van to van. All right, so the reason I don't like the van, where did it go? Secure minivan kit. I clicked you, and then what'd you do? You just refreshed the page? Well, that's not cool. Can you minivan camper kits discover? Are you gonna do anything? No? Store? Compatibility? Virtual tour? Anything? No? Fine. All right, I'll just show you from this picture here. But the reason I like the van packer, you're just gonna, okay, now it's gonna go, okay. All right, are we good here? Okay, here, hold on. All right, I'll pause it right where I get to the spot to tell you the reason why I like the van packers. All right, right here. So right here, the big difference between the van packers, conversion kits, minivans, Grand Caravan, all right, is how the back is designed, right? So if you look, this goes right up to the ledge of the trunk, but the platform is covering the cooler, right? So you can't access the cooler from inside of the van. You have to get out of the van. You have to get out of the van to get to your cooler, right? But in the van packers, I can reach up and over from here and get to my cooler. So, like, if I'm cooking, some steak or some chicken wings or some chicken breasts inside the van using the air fryer, I don't need to get out. I just reach over, open this up, grab whatever I need from the cooler, and away I go, right? But with the road loft kit, you have to get out of the van, and I know it's not a terrible inconvenience, but it's not a terrible inconvenience, but it's just, if I'm gonna be spending this amount of money, because these kits are not cheap, then and most people will actually just build their own. But I'm gonna be real. I'm not a handy person. I like playing with technology, but I'm not a hands like I can't build shit. I'll probably damage myself if I try to build something. It's a nice kit. Don't get me wrong. Like that's cool. What the heck? Okay. Whoa. Okay. I mean, it's a nice kit. Don't get me wrong, but like I can't access my kitchen from here. Right? Like, I can't access the kitchen, so I just like the Van Packers kits better. And, like, here, if they're gonna show me the inside, I'll show you guys. Okay, so, like, th these are modular boxes. There's 1, 2 here, and then there's wooden platforms that go across here, and then there's modular box 1, 2. So, these 2 modular boxes actually stack on top of these 2 modular boxes, right? The platforms obviously can be put behind as well, and then you can pull up your 2 stow and go seats here. So you can still have 4 seats in your caravan and have all of your kitchen and everything with you. So, like, if you went camping, 2 people could sleep inside of the vehicle. If you wanted, you could also put a rooftop tent or have an actual tent, and the other 2 people that are traveling with you can, can, um, can sleep in the tent outside. Oh, but you know what? What is the name of that? I seen these new hitch carriers too. Red Panda, you're gonna love these. Hold on, I gotta remember the name of them. Um, Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta find these hitch carriers because they're super dope. Where is it? Yes, I think this is the Yakima ones. Yes. Okay, check these out. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Check this out. Look at these things. These things are crazy. So what you do is you set up your Yakima exosystem, right? So this is a cargo box that is a hitch carrier and it's a swing system, right? So then you also have these ones that have the cutting board on top, right? You have the cutting board on top, has the top shelf. And then this one's if you want bike racks and all that kind of stuff or snow or whatever. So hold on. Uh you're not going to show me the whole system, are you? I'm going to have to click on each one. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's click on this. Go away. So this arm swings out with your hitch box on it. So see? So you can store a bunch of stuff in here, and this will work on any vehicle with a hitch mount. And then it also has a bracket. You're gonna make me a bottle opener. Okay. All right. Hold on. You're not gonna. Okay. I gotta go back. So the top shelf, you don't need this. Yeah. See, that's the top shelf there. So you can put your hitch carrier on the bottom here, right? And then you have your top shelf there, right? And then that swings out, right? So then you have an area to cook with and you have storage. Right? Isn't that crazy? It's a really cool system. Are they gonna have some videos or something to show me? Open range deluxe. Yeah, so this is kind of their kitchen kit, right? So there's the propane stove there, and then you have a whole bunch of stuff going on here. It's their camp kitchen bundle. So this doesn't go inside of the vehicle. This goes on your hitch carrier. Right? Like it's got your utensils and everything. You could add this to your Tacoma, right? It even has the collapsible sink, right? Yeah, so check out the Yakima EXO. You can add that to your Tacoma and start backpacking the country, right? And then what's the company? Uh, what is it called? And then what in the heck? Okay, I gotta make this a little bigger because I can't even see. All right. So it's called Trio Flat Mount. This is the flat mount that I'm using. Okay, fine. This is the 3D kit that I'm using on my Starlink on the roof of the van. So they got a couple different models depending on what you want. So if you I got mine set up before the Mini was out. How do I remove this now? Yeah. So I got mine before the Mini was out, but the Mini makes it a lot easier, right? So I have the standard speed mount. This is what I'm using. Right? So this is on the roof of my Grand Caravan and it's got the industrial strength magnets. Believe me, I can grab the side of this mounted on the top of my vehicle and shake the whole vehicle and this thing doesn't move. I appreciate you coming out, Rapanda. I really do. Thank you very much for coming out and hanging out with me. I'll check you on your next live stream. Take it easy, man. Yeah, so these are industrial strength magnets, and then you can slap them right on the roof of your vehicle, and you're good to go. You can see that's how the 3D printed kit works onto the Starlink itself, and then you just put the magnets on the corner, you screw them in, and then you're good to go. What is this though? I like that. I need to convert my Starlink to DC, so I wonder if they sell the kit. I didn't even check this website, but that's how it sits. Sits nice and flush, and then those are the pieces. Take care, man. Actually, now I need to see if they sell the DC kit. 12-volt DC. Oh, are you joking? I have the speed mount already. What are the connectors like? Can I connect this to my power station? The problem is running AC constant power through my power station, you have to turn the DC to AC converter on, and that kills a lot of power. So if I can get this to run directly off DC, but I find the price is ridiculous. Like $600 US for that is astronomical. Is diabolical. I'm gonna have to look into this. Add additional power supply. You can add power supplies? No. These are just leads. They're not power supply. That's really cool. Unless there is a power supply in there. Speed mounts. I'm gonna have to look into this more. Do, do, do. Let's see if I can. Oh, they have a video. because you need a DC step-up converter. I think I think it's 57 volts it needs to be step up to. Let's get started. Okay. Yeah, you pull that out, and then yeah, you put the mount on. That goes like that. Like I've been able to get 400 megabits a second on the Starlink Gen 3 while I'm driving. Like that's ridiculous. Okay, so there's the step up DC converter. There's your That's crazy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking into this. That's not something I wanted to buy now, but I may have to. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get going. I gotta go pick up my son from driving school, but it was cool hanging out with you guys. I'm not even sure if this ended up live on Twitter. You know what? I'm gonna go find out if this ended up live on Twitter. Give me 1 second. Babe, did I end up live on Twitter?
On Twitter?
On TikTok?
I don't know. I can go check.
Because it says that I'm live, but I don't see it. I'm not, right?
No, it said ended.
That was yesterday, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So it didn't work. All right. Oh, that chicken smells great.
Yeah, it's in the air fryer when you're ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready now. All right, guys. They said end of this year. What? 619 says they say end of this year Starlink will hopefully be 1 gig speed. Hey, that's cool, but I just want access to solid internet wherever I drive. I don't necessarily I'm not looking for 1 gigabit speeds, but I'm happy with the speeds that I get right now. I'm getting a lot better connection from the Starlink than from our mobile devices, and I'm happy with that. And we're able to travel around and work, and I appreciate that. All right, guys, it was cool hanging out with everybody. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. I hope that you guys learned something because I learned a whole bunch of stuff during this live stream. I learned about this new AC to DC conversion kit for my Starlink. Learned about flying drones and making money and that kind of stuff. So that was cool. Thanks to 619 and Red Panda and everyone else that came out. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.